we were looking for the health situation of children in Pakistan. We've seen even the born babies, the newborns have got lesser weight than 2.5 kg, which is not even good for the coming days of the newborn or neonate. 57% of the children under 5 years of age are malnourished in Pakistan. Were malnourished in Pakistan in 1995. Nowadays, the ratio has even crossed 60%. We have seen the other malnutrition and deficiencies, and now the socioeconomic aspects. And for that, first of all, the education. Among the poorest, only 29% of the boys among the poorest countries. Even Pakistan may not be that much poor, but academically we are so much poor that 29% of the boys and 8% of the girls only completed their primary school in rural areas. And according to our standards, those who can just sign their signature, they have been considered literate. So these figures are 37% and 31% respectively in urban areas, which is alarming. And in the developing era, this is not compatible. Now this rate is rapidly increasing. That is nice thing. And obviously certain education programs and of course the help of IMNCI, other departments, they have all helped to increase the literacy rate in this part of the world. Then in the housing, water supply, sanitation, environment, many children live in unplanned peri-urban settlements. Only 45% of the rural population has access to safe water. I may not agree with this figure, but only this much they have got access to the safe water, and sanitation is available only to 10% of the babies. So the rural population has not much of this may be a academic figure. Otherwise, safe water is not available to much of the part of the country in rural areas, and even the sanitation is not available. That figure may be true. The only 10% of the children living in such an area with a little bit of the sanitation is available. But as far as the safe water is concerned, safe water is not available in most parts of the country. Then is the disease and deaths. 10.6% of the children die before celebrating their first birthday. So that is alarming in this part of the world. And 16.5% of the babies within 5 years of their birth, after their birth. So that is alarming, and that is why IMNCI was designed, and that is why we are stressing on the preventive measures on the health and on the health of the children. We are concerned with the health of the children rather than the treatment of the disease. Much of the finance should be spent on the good health of the children, so that they can themselves combat and fight with the disease. Then is the child labor and exploitation. Unfortunate story. Children not sent to the school, children not set for good health activities. Rather, they've been put on the child labor, and exploitation is there. Their problems are there. There are about 8 million children previously, of course, more than 5 years back, working in children in Pakistan. Now it's 11 million children working in Pakistan. Children work long hours on farms, as domestic servants, as workshops, pawn shops, and factories, industries, and mainly bhattas, where they have been put on high temperatures. Some of them, they burn themselves. Unfortunately, they work for more than 12 hours the whole of the day. In 24 hours of the day, they are unfortunate babies. Their parents are poor and cannot afford them, so that is why they work. Sometimes children, good nice looking children, put on the begging job, and they support their family by doing so. It's unfortunate again, and that is where a sort of a strict intervention is required. Then is the quality of emotional care. Every child needs the emotional care whenever from the mother, from parents, but if there are too many children in a home and too many responsibilities of the mother and the ladies caring them, they cannot give emotional care to those children, and they will grow into an atmosphere of uncertainty, insecurity. Female literacy is very low. Maternal nutrition and health have been neglected, very poor. Fertility rate is very high. Every woman, many of the women producing a child every year, and having got just after a matter of 5 years after marriage, she has got 4 kids with her to look after them. So there is very little time left with her mother to provide a child and emotional care. So that is where the problem is. The children grow not only in an unhealthy atmosphere, but also they develop in an atmosphere of uncertainty, of insecurity, of unsocial behavior, of psychological uncertainty. So that is why there should be spacing of the children. Many of these factors increase the mortality and morbidity of the under 5-year children. To reduce this, Child Survivor Program was launched in July 1990. This program was based on primary health care. Actually, I mean to say that IMNCI is a part of the primary health care program. I mean to say that the primary health program IMNCI is a part of primary health program and should be a part of primary health program, and all the services of IMNCI should be provided at the doorstep of the patient, of every living being on the globe. And this program is based on primary health care with strong focus on developing children. Now this program is merged into IMNCI, Integrated Management of the Neonatal and Childhood Illnesses, after the strong implementation of primary health care as well. The maternal mortalities due to pregnancies are 710 per 100,000. Out of 100,000, 710 ladies die during pregnancies, and I mean to say 7 per 1,000. And the 70% of the women are found to be anemic during pregnancy. Only 14% of the births are attended by trained health workers. Otherwise, most of the deliveries are being done by untrained dais and other social workers and other aged ladies of the area, or the grandmothers and mothers of that family. That again causes problems. And female literacy rate of the mothers, the literacy rate of the mother who have been, actually I mean to say by saying female, here I mean that those who have given birth to at least one baby, the only literacy rate is 18%. Improvement can be achieved by strong implementation of IMNCI, and IMNCI requires the strong implementation through primary health care and through all the possible means to improve the quality of life of children. And considering the importance of mother, it is necessary that future following components should be incorporated. By saying this, we mean to say the health of the baby and the social development, the psychological development of the baby should be incorporated into this program. Safe motherhood is very essential for the child survival. If mother is not healthy, mother is not safe, mother is not psychologically satisfied, mother is not socio-economically stable, then how she can give birth, or how she can develop strong, healthy babies. Child spacing should be there. Child spacing is also very much important for child survival and safe motherhood. Female literacy should be increased, and female literacy is inversely proportional to infant and child mortality. Clean, safe water and safe sanitation, I have already told you, this is very much essential for better health of the mother and child. No need to explain it more. So that's all for today. I have got my my leg piece and my salad and raita and with chapati available. I hope you will also be after when you listen to my guideline or my lecture, you will also be taking some drink or food. Thank you very much. Meanwhile, stay blessed. Goodbye.